I'm Dan Riley, and I'm going to give you a coaching instruction on how to bunt a baseball. First off, there is a few different bunts that you might want to try to do during a game. You might want to get a bunt for a hit, in which you would try to bunt down the third baseline, or the first baseline. For me, being a left-handed hitter, I would bunt down the third baseline. There's also something called a suicide squeeze, in which you have a runner on third base and you're trying to get a bunt down, get it in fair play so the run can score. In this situation, you want to make sure you can do everything you can in order to get the bunt down so you don't have to leave the runner out to dry. There is a sacrifice bunt in which the batter would bunt the ball in order to move the runners over from first to second to third, and so on. So for this instruction, we're just going to show you how to bunt for a hit, because that's the most simple. So first off, you're going to start in your normal batting position, and once the pitcher starts his wind up, then that's when you're going to rotate your hips, and you're going to have your foot closest to the pitcher. You want to have that be in the front, and instead of having be like this, you want your body facing the pitcher. Then you want to make sure your bottom hand is holding the bottom of the bat, and your upper hand is right about halfway in between the bat. This way your hand is at least somewhat protected in case the ball comes. You don't want to get hit in the hand by the ball, because obviously that's going to be painful, so you want to protect your hand a little bit. And by holding the bat like this, you'll be able to have more flexibility. I can bunt one up here, I can bunt one down here. With this hold on the bat, you can move the bat all over. And not only that, if you need to, you can go like this, pull back, and then if it's a ball, then the umpire will call it a ball. If you hold it like this and it's a ball, then it's a strike, because that counts as you swinging. Another thing, you want to make sure not to bunt with two strikes, because if you bunt foul with two strikes, that counts as your third strike, making that a strikeout. Back to the instruction. You want to have your hips and your front of your body facing the pitcher. You want to have your hand right here protected by this part of the bat, so that you have flexibility. No matter where the ball is, you'll be able to bunt. And third, what I already mentioned, you're going to want to pull back in case it's a ball. That way you don't strike out. You don't get a strike, I should say. So now I'm going to be showing you a little bit of instruction on the correct way to bunt. But I need the pitcher. Wait. Do you want? Can you just pitch it with one hand?